Hi, this is Peggy Rojas, host of Viviendo una Vida en Balance. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Baxter Colburn, host of Verse of the Day here on Public House Media. Thanks for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you're done with that episode, I hope you'll come and check out my show, where I take one Bible verse every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I provide practical examples of what it can be in your life. We have guest speakers that join the program every Wednesday, and there's always something new to learn about your walk with Christ. You can stay up to date with Verse of the Day by subscribing on Apple Podcasts or on publichousemedia.org. Thanks again for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Your Life Matters podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Mariah White, and I am so excited you're here. I am a passionate pediatric nurse practitioner and fired up health and happiness coach, here to deliver a simple message to you. This podcast is meant to provide you a hope and a dream that fuels your soul to dream big and to dream bold and to empower and inspire you to live out your wildest dreams and grab a hold onto the unwavering truth that you were made for more. Soul Sisters, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. I'm so excited you're listening. I'm so excited you're here. For those of you who are brand new to the podcast, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sister, I am so excited you're here. Gentlemen, I'm so excited you're here. I'm so humbled that you listen to this podcast. And this podcast would not be here if it wasn't for you. So after you listen to this, I really, really would appreciate if you tag me. Take a screenshot, tag me on Instagram at Dr. Fitwhite, let me know your favorite part, send me a direct message, but most importantly, leave a rating and review so I know what you guys are loving, what you guys are not loving, what you guys are feeling for, and what I can do to help you, because again, this podcast is for you. So, guys, after a very remarkable weekend that I had in Los Angeles, if you guys follow me on social media, you guys know that I went out to Los Angeles for a top national leader conference with the company that I partner with, Beachbody, and I literally was just mind blown. We stayed in the most incredible hotel that they put us up in. They spoiled us, they fed us, they wined and dined us, gave us parties, and it just was such a reminder of the hard work that has gone on in my life and what I've done over the past 3 years. But as I was doing that, and as I was there, and as I was interacting with amazing people, I thought about this podcast message for today. I thought about tribe and what that means, and why it's so important that you have one. I remember a book that I loved reading. It was called A Tribe Called Bliss by Lori Harder, and I encourage you, I empower you to go and read it because it was remarkable. But truly, just understanding that when you are around a tribe of people who make you better, who, make you level up in better terms, it just makes you that much better. And I just am so excited and so proud of the people that I surround myself with. And it truly is remarkable when you're around a group of people who have the mentality of when you win, I win. When we win all together. And it's so much bigger than the comparison game. It's so much bigger than the jealousy game. It's so much bigger than all these other things that go around in our life that take our joy away. And when you're surrounded by people who genuinely want to mastermind with you and want to make you better and want to grow with you and want to challenge you, there's something incredibly phenomenal about that. And I just empower you to take a minute and just think about the 5 people that you hang out with. I want you to think about the 5 closest people, and I want you to think about your conversations with them. I want you to think about what you guys talk about. I want you to think about what you guys do. I want you guys to think about what brings you guys together. What is that relationship based upon? And I ask you to really think, do you guys ever talk about your dreams? Do you ever talk about your wildest dreams and your goals and your visions for your life? Do you ever talk about the challenges you face and what's holding you back and the inner fears that your mean girl tells you that you're not enough? Like, I want you to genuinely think, do you ever have those conversations? Do you ever have conversations with them that literally you're doing something and they'll be like, that's not you. You could be better. Or challenge you in a way of, that like you're being really negative, or you're being really like not in a good headspace. Like, why don't we think about it this way? Or have you ever had a conversation where you're just sitting there and you're stumped about an issue and you're just masterminding with them in a way that they make you think harder, stronger, faster, and be smarter? If the answer to that is mainly no, or there's a certain number of people that are like, yes, no, in that 5, I ask you, what benefit is it if you are not surrounding yourself with incredible people? And I don't mean this in a bad way, but if you walk into a room and you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room, sister. I'm serious. And I'm not talking about, book smart. I'm not talking about, IQ of, a million. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about when you're surrounded by people that you are just challenged with and loved by and encouraged by and supported and motivated. These are people who are like unbelievably brilliant in the aspects of creativity or unique thought processes, or they're able to think outside the box, or they're able to make you think in a different way. I think about the 5 people that I'm surrounded with, and they are incredible humans, each uniquely different from the other, and each have their own attributes that I get leveled up by. But I know that no matter who I talk to out of these 5 people, they'll call me out on my BS. They'll call me out on my excuses. They will tell me when I am countering behind my fear and what I think I can't accomplish and my self-limiting beliefs and my paradigms. They'll call me out. And that's why I choose to be surrounded by them. And it's hard because, as you get older, as you grow, you have these childhood friends, you have these friends that you've built these lasting, amazing relationships with. And then you think about the depth of the conversations that you have. And I think about some of the most incredible people that I know and my friendships with them. And then I think about, are they one of the people that level me up? And as hard as it is, as difficult as it is to say no, but it's the truth. Does that mean that I'm not their friend? No. Does it mean that I'm not like unbelievably in love with them as a human being? Absolutely not. Does that mean that I'm not going to spend time with them? Absolutely not. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is I know the person I need to go to, or the person I need to bounce an idea off of, or the person that I need to just call me out on my crap and level me up is not that person. Why? Because that is the person that's going to let me wallow in my filth, complain and make excuses and feel bad about myself and throw a pity party. But that pity party doesn't end. That pity party continues for days and days and days. And that is when it's not okay. That is when it's unhealthy. So I challenge you right now to think about your tribe. And if you don't have a tribe of women, of men, of friends, of family, I really want you to think about, where can you find that tribe? Is that tribe somewhere in a women's group? Is it a Bible study? Is it like me, where I have an online coaching business where I am surrounded by incredible women all the time who choose to get healthy, choose to be happy, choose to help other people, and choose to pour into other people? I legit don't know why everybody doesn't do this, because 9 times out of 10, every American is going to say they want to lose weight, they want to be healthy, they want to be happy, they want to feel supported, they want to feel loved, they want to be lovable, all of those things. And that is what this opportunity brings. And that's why I talk about it all the time. I talk about it on my social media, I talk about it on my podcast here at Your Life Matters. I sit there and I tell you all of these opportunities. I don't say it to be like, hey, come join my team. I say it because it's like, why would you not? But at the same time, I know everybody has their own jam. And for me, I love that I have different people that I can connect with in different ways. I have a devotional group. I have a Bible study. I have women that I can talk to about health and fitness. I have other friends that I've grown. Like the tribe and the endlessness of that is just amazing. But at the end of the day, I have a tribe. And I know when to cut somebody out of that tribe. And that is what I feel like a lot of us as women and people struggle with, where we are like, well, you know, they're my friend, they've been my friend for forever. Or, hey, what about this one? They're my blood. They're my mother, they're my sister, they're my father. And every time I'm around them, I'm completely and utterly drained. I am torn apart as a person. I have no actual belief in myself when I'm around them. And that is when you make that connection. And it was crazy because I was sitting there and I was with my amazing friend Britt. She did a remarkable job standing on the stage in front of 450 people telling her story. And we got done and we ended the weekend, and just the realness that came out of her mouth, the vulnerability of our relationship, of our friendship, and of our conversation. In that moment, she poured life into me when I didn't even know that I needed it. And in that moment, I realized people are placed in your life for a reason. And when somebody opens the door for you to realize what you've been doing or who you've been acting, or just call you out on your BS, that's when you know you're around the right person. And for me, I realized that in that moment, I had to gut check myself on who I surrounded myself with and how they made me feel. And if there's ever a moment where I lose confidence in myself, faith in myself, belief in myself, or the constant thought of I'm not enough, or I'm not lovable, or I'm not wanted, or I'm not needed, all of those affirmation words that I tell you guys all the time, that's right then and there where I realize, okay, this relationship is no longer healthy. It is toxic. It is not something that I want in my life. It's not something that I want to entertain. I either can change it and make it known that it needs to be changed, or I can remove it. And that's where building yourself up with a tribe of people that are going to support you makes a difference, because I have this tribe that backs me, that tells me, that empowers me, that encourages me to know that I'm made for more. So, sisters, this is what I'm saying to you. Find a tribe. I need you to find a tribe. I need you to, whether that is you messaging me and saying, hey, Mariah, I need a tribe. And it's me and you talking and getting to know each other and mentoring and getting to know other people, whatever that looks like, whether that's you feeling like you need to direct message me and be like, Mariah, I stepped out and I joined a women's group, or I joined a devotional, or I joined a Bible study, or you're stepping out and you're like, man, I went to the coffee shop today with the intention and the openness to meet someone, and I started a conversation with a complete stranger and we started talking for 2 hours. Like, that stuff happens, but you have to be open to it. So I encourage you, in whatever capacity or way, observe the 5 people that you're closest with. Figure out who your tribe is, because your tribe is very simple. They'll have the mindset of when you win, I win. When you have that person in your life where they're like, when she wins, I'm throwing an attitude, or I'm throwing a B-fit. That's not your tribe. That's not your jam. You need to get away, get rid of that relationship right away, or bring it up in discussion so that you can fix that. Because most of the time it's not your issue. It's that person's issue with you. And a lot of things can be healed when you talk about it. But think about the 5 people that you surround yourself with. If you need a tribe, I need you to reach out to me. I need you to go and reach out in different areas. Be open to the possibility of other friendships and other people. And then I want you to think about who you are to your people. If you think about your 5 closest people, can they put you in that same category of the 5 closest people that are their tribe that makes them better? And think about that. And then if you're not, I empower you to make the change. I empower you to surround yourself with people that make you say, damn, I can make my wildest dreams come true. That's what I want you to get here. So even if the Your Life Matters podcast with Dr. Mariah White virtually is one of the 5 people, because I'm pouring into you every single week to tell you, you are amazing, you are a badass, you are capable, you are worthy, you are wanted, you are needed, and you are more than enough, then let that be one of those 5 people. Because sister, you message me, I'm going to message you back, and I'm going to tell you you're a badass and you can do it, because I believe that, because I'm your tribe, and that's why you come here. But you need that in every area of your life. So that's your homework assignment. Analyze the 5 people, analyze yourself and who you are to another person. And then if you need a tribe, step out on faith, get out of your bubble, open up, choose to be bigger and brighter and shine when you get into a room, and then just make it happen. But I promise you, I literally promise you that if you decide that you are ready for a tribe and that tribe is going to level you up, it will forever change your